Morning money. I just woke up 37 seconds ago.
Damn, I've been up since 8.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
You cannot say we're in the trap anymore. We've graduated from the trap
Yeah.
to the. What happens when you educate from the trap?
I guess you just go back into like a normal home. Then you got to turn the normal home into the mansion or the.
You know
what I mean?
saying? Type beat.
So, anyways, you did some filming last
Did
night.
some filming last night.
Talk to us about it.
Went to Fayetteville. They fired Sam Pittman. They fired Sam Pittman at this point. Sam Pittman's been fired.
Did they fire him this morning or yesterday?
They must have fired him this morning.
Okay. So that's not why y'all pulled up.
Nah. We pulled up because it was a homie's birthday. And, really we were just, out there on his birthday, going and seeing the college nightlife.
Yeah.
Seeing the kids get turned up. Hell, we threw a midget in the air. We met some dudes from check out the chicken. Take out the Dave's chicken type guys. Them guys are cool as shit.
They seem cool. They seem like they was trying to have fun.
Somebody I was with said one of them was musty. Now, I was too turned up to smell the must in the air, but you know me, if I was to smell a musty man out there, I would have been like, yo, what the fuck going on?
Well,
why you smell like you been arm wrestling an onion?
Different cultures, you know what I mean? They say
an onion bag or something.
And no offense to the people that's out there, but they say the same about Indians. From India.
Oh, yeah.
They'll say that they... Now, I don't know. I've never been in the atmosphere or in a group.
I could take you.
I'm cool.
Not to India, but I meant like to the gas station right down the road from here, and you can get a real good sense of...
I hear stories, you know what I mean? God bless them, you know what I mean? It's just a different culture. It's just, you know what I mean? Different priorities, different. I'm not saying that they're wrong or right. I'm just saying, shout out to them. But anyways, what else? How much did you drink last night?
I probably had approximately like 10 shots.
10 shots? Okay, so you up there in the level of when we went to Austin.
Yeah, I was like 10 shots of alcohol deep. I didn't have no beer.
Oh, damn. What were you drinking? White, brown, clear?
I was drinking Don Julio.
Acafulio.
The Reposadio.
Man. I never could get down with Don Julio because I'm more of a Henny. You know what I mean? You know that.
The Anejo is way better than the Reposado or whatever, but man, you know what? Shit, it was like when I pulled up to the liquor store, they didn't really have much.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't have Azul, they didn't have Casamigos, they didn't have nothing. The only thing they had left was fucking Don Julio. I was like, I guess I'll get that.
Yeah. Hey, Don Julio's really came up in the last 3 years.
It really has.
I don't know how though.
I've never had the 1942 shit. A lot of people like that.
Yeah, I've had that before.
I mean, it was all right. I chased it with apple juice.
Okay.
I honestly think that's why I had to bust ass.
Okay.
Like, I woke up and, my guts were just already out. Damn. As soon as I hit the toilet, it was like...
Yeah.
Like a Jake break.
Yeah.
You ever heard a big truck Jake break?
Yeah.
Yeah, we threw a midget up in the air. I'm trying to think. We asked people what 7 times 8 was. Or 8 times 7. They couldn't even fucking do it.
Well, when you're downtown drinking, you know what I mean?
And math, and somebody runs up to you and goes, math, and you're like, wasn't supposed to do this shit today. Yeah.
Facts.
Gotcha.
That's what's up. I'm glad y'all enjoy yourselves.
It was fun, man. It really made me realize I need to get back into doing street interviews.
I keep telling you that.
I mean, I loved it. I missed it.
Yeah.
I wasn't even I would have done the street interviews even if I wasn't turned. Yeah. I had already had the mindset, I'm going to go do street interviews regardless of, if I'm turned up or not. I was ready to fucking do the
From the small bit of video I seen from it, it seemed like, y'all was lit, y'all was turned up. You know what I mean? I remember going out there how it be sometimes, and, man.
You never really know.
Yeah, you never really know. We've had slow times, but when it's packed, when it's going.
Last night, yeah.
Whew.
It's going.
Bro, it's going.
You almost don't want to leave.
Facts. We don't got enough memory to do everything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and that's the thing. It's man, when you're having such a good time and you don't even care where you're at. I got in the club for free. Holy shit. My homeboy was the door guy.
Oh, that's what's up.
And he's like, come on in. I was like, holy shit. Came in, got in with a camera.
Did you film in there?
I'm trying to think if I did or not. I might have filmed a little bit, because you always got to turn it on.
Yeah, I was about to say, you got to.
That was part of the little vlog. I kind of liked how, vlogged and then, got street and just did the damn thing. I did everything. You know, we got film of this, film of that, and it was just going. It made me realize, like, you know, you got to get out of town sometimes and recuperate and go see, meet people. And I met tons of cool people last night.
That's what's up.
You know, because I was in that mode. I was like wanting to talk to people and converse with people and shit like that. I remember going into one club, and it was it was like that because, like, you know, I didn't want to, like, follow a dude around.
Yeah.
So,
all right, my night.
Yeah, how'd your night go? Fuck my night. They fired Sam Pittman.
Cause I had
sucked so bad, had such a good time. Woke up to a fired coach. Let's go.
It happens.
Let's go, baby.
So I got my oldest, and we chilling, and one thing that's kind of tradition. We've got really two traditions. One is we always go to the movies. We always do that. Two, when the fair's in town, we always pull up. And
gotta get a funnel cake.
And he went with his mom.
Okay.
And it just kind of took some of the oomph out of it. You know what I mean? And we saw everything we wanted to see in the movie theaters that was playing. So skipped on that. It's the first time we haven't went and seen a movie in a long time. In a fucking long time.
Yeah.
And so we kind of break tradition. So we just pretty much just chilled out. And I was like, look, I'll make a deal with you if you just, you know what I mean, on the kick it type thing. I'll order pizza, got the popcorn going. We'll watch whatever you want to watch. You know what I mean? Let's just, you know what I mean, kick it that way. He was like, all right, bet, Daddy. Now, I'll bring up what I did last night because there's a question I need to ask you.
What's up?
Okay, hold on. Let's say you like Shorty. Let's say you like this girl, right? You've been knowing her for a while. Your feelings been growing over time. Now, let's say she got a man, though. She got a man, and you're trying to be respectful of that relationship, even though it's looking like it's deteriorating from the feedback you got from her and all that. You know what I mean? Now, let me ask you this. I've never been the type to dirty Mac or, you know what I mean, been the type to, well, you should break up with that motherfucker, give him. I've never been that type. Now, but
Dirty Mac.
Yeah, so.
I've never even heard it called that.
You never heard that term?
This is the first time I'm ever hearing the words dirty and Mac in the same fucking sentence. I mean, it sounds like a burger for McDonald's that you put on top of a quarter pounder or something. Dirty Mac.
Well, Dirty Mac, and technically by definition,
or like you get a Big Mac from McDonald's and then you go and get some nacho cheese from Taco Bell and pour it over at Dirty Mac.
That sounds Dirty Mac. That's sounds dirty. I'll try it.
I would try
it
too.
I'll try it.
Kind of got me fucking thinking to McDonald's might be on my
with the
hit
melted
list today.
cheese. Yeah.
Right, give me a cup of cheese.
Yeah.
Don't worry about the McDonald's bag in the front seat. Mind your business.
Facts. That's not bad. I'm not mad at that combo.
Sometimes they're just floating around today.
Facts.
Pull them down.
I'm not mad at that combo.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways.
Keep going.
So let me ask you this. So you're in this situation. What do you do?
So you've never Dirty Mac before. You've never done that.
Oh, Dirty Mac, by definition, is just you're making the guy seem bad in front of the girl.
Be my boy. I'd never do that to you.
You know what I mean? Type shit.
Never.
How could he do that to you?
He goes $20 right now.
Well, you know what I mean? Type shit. Like.
Okay, so give me the situation.
So the situation is, dude really is bad for her.
Okay.
Low key.
Obviously.
But you know what I mean? She loves hard. Do you go ahead and shoot your shot, or do you just wait for this relationship to fall off?
I ain't gonna lie to you. Last night, I was dirty macking. I don't give a fuck. I was telling bitches, I was like, your boyfriend ain't shit. Your baby daddy's a deadbeat. He ain't got shit going on.
You wildin'.
Like,
you
you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Fuck them flies, bro. That one fucking fly. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, because they waking up today by this bummy ass motherfucker. He ain't doing a fucking thing for you. You know, you're giving him coochie up. You're literally watching his dumbass kid who, you know, she ain't even giving you no money. He just argue with you whenever he go right to the video game. You need a man in your life, bitch. You need a fucking man to uplift you and help you and be like, yo, yeah, this is what we doing today. I'm not going to run and go get on the game, bitch. I don't game. I'm a man. Men don't game.
Okay.
I mean, there's nerds out there that got a lot of money from game, but when we talking about women that are with fake men, like this one girl, I was talking to her last night, right? She didn't text me in 3 days. Mm-hmm. So she want to text me last night, right, and go, what's up? I said, no. I said, fuck no. I was like, wait a minute. Go back to your dumbass baby daddy. Where was the 3 days ago?
Hold on.
What's going on?
Hold on. What time did she text? Roughly.
Bro, probably like I mean, it had to be like 2 or 3 in the morning.
Oh, bro, you didn't pick up? You didn't go
Hell
smash?
no, I was fucking mad as hell. I was already home, drunk, eating.
I give you that.
And I was like,
I give you that.
in my head, I'm like, bitch, you haven't texted me in 3 days, but now you want me to be nice to you? Actually, I'm about to firecracker off in this bitch. I'm about to little dynamite on your ass right now. I'm a black cat.
Word.
With no fuse in this bitch.
Because you know what type of time she was on. She hitting you that
On
early.
that fuck
you know what I
shit
mean?
time. She probably was out last night. One day she got to go out in the last year and was like, I'm going to hit that white boy up I've been fucking with. He'll fuck me. No, I won't. You're going to have to get fucked by some other white dude that wants to fuck you because you out here fucking off people's time. I don't want to fuck you now. Now, I'm not going to lie. I will dirty Mac my ass off. I'm so petty right now. I will tell a bitch, let's meet up at the fucking restaurant, and I'll go to a completely different one and eat by myself and make that bitch just sit there and wait on me. And when I get done eating, I'll tell her I'm on the way. And she'll still be sitting there at that fucking restaurant waiting for my ass.
Bro, you wild.
I'm so petty right now.
You wild. I don't know what got you in this mood, bro, but you wilding right now.
Okay, now.
What's going on?
In your case, I would just be like, because I've been talking to a couple girls, but they got deadbeat daddies. I'm not going to lie. They got deadbeat dads who don't take care of their kids, but then the girls are still with them. Why are you still with deadbeaty over there? Why are you still with him? Either he got great dick, and you're just so upset to break up with him because you had his fucking babies and you feel like you're obligated to take care of this motherfucker's kid now and you're not allowed to go do nothing. Your life is done. He won't let you go out. The one night he let you go out, you texting dude at 3 or 4 in the morning. He not texting back, baby. Most of the time, we too drunk to be like, what the fuck? You should have texted me at 1 p.m. so I knew I was going to pick you up at 2 a.m. or something.
I figure you
know it's
that.
on my mind, I'm not going to get fucked up and be like,
already
yeah.
At 3 in the morning is wild. Because normally at 3, where you at is where you at.
You ain't text me in 3 days.
I give you that.
Now, on another note, if you in a club or you out there like in the streets or something, you're like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. And she telling you like, yeah, I got a boyfriend, but blah, 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 blah. Yeah, he ain't doing shit.
I did that one time on Dirty Mac. One time. But go ahead.
So, yeah, I don't think it's that bad, especially since he's already out. Where's your boyfriend at?
Yeah, that's the type of shit.
So you love him that much, but you out here talking to me about, you know what I'm thinking about, fucking somebody else tonight.
And you know this dude ain't doing shit for you. Like,
really?
What are we doing?
Oh, God, and you out here telling me that shit?
You're like, what? Yeah, it's
and
like you gave me the playbook. You gave me the playbook.
I'm hyping it up. Oh, yeah, I'm doing running nickelback, reverse. You know, I'm fucking everything up. I got the playbook. It's over with.
Facts.
And that's her fault.
Time. Yeah.
And that's her fault. It ain't your fault.
Because you put that. Why would you put?
Too? She's telling you everything.
Yeah.
Don't even know you. Y'all at the bar together. I literally went to the bar last night just to get a drink. The girl I went between a dude and a girl, but they weren't sitting together. They were just people at the bar. And there was like an empty chair there, so I went there. The girl started talking to me. And it's just like that. Girls will talk to dudes, you know.
She's trying to air out her grievances.
And maybe she wasn't talking about her boyfriend, but maybe she was just airing out shit. Like, yeah, I work, I do this, you know, I run multiple shits, blah, 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 blah. Great. You know what I'm saying? Like they're going to, you know what I mean? They give you and they kind of want to. They kind of want to tell you shit to see how you act and see how you react because.
I think it's inherent for girls to talk shit. You know what I mean? Let's be real. It's just inherent.
What's inherent mean?
Inherent, like it's just given to you.
It is.
So.
Like, they are always going to have that.
Yeah.
Now, we are allowed to have it, but we got to go through the most shit.
No, we got to suppress it. As men, we're supposed to suppress it. That's what we're supposed to. Because if you're out here bitching, because that's what it's labeled. It's bitching if a man does it. Yeah. You go to the bar, you meet a girl, you talking about, man, my girl ain't doing this, she ain't doing that, and I think she's cheating, da-da-da. That would be a label, oh, you bitching. Now, depending on how she takes it, it could be on some, oh, he giving me the hint to try to move in. But I know a lot of girls is going to be like, nigga, stop bitching. Why you talking to me about your pain, nigga? Fuck that.
Bitching?
Buy me a shot, nigga. Like, you know what I mean? That type of time.
Type shit.
So it is more acceptable for a woman to be able to air out her grievances versus a man to be able to do it.
Yes.
Now, again, going back to the cheat sheet, if I'm in a relationship with a girl, let's say we're going through some hard shit, she goes out with a girl, she see a guy at the bar, I don't want her talking about all the dirty shit that I did. Because more likely, she ain't going to say shit that she did.
Yeah.
She going to make herself seem like she's just this kind soul, just I do it all, and I'm always perfect, and this nigga came and fucked up my shit, you know what I mean, type shit.
Yeah.
That's how a lot of girls spin that story. Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure the girl that was talking about whoever dude, she gave no negative to her personality into what she did to their relationship.
Yeah.
She's the victim.
She's right all the time.
Yeah.
She the victim.
So So I wouldn't like if my girl
Yeah.
go out and do some dumb shit like that, because it's like,
Well, if you're with your girl and she goes out without you, she don't really don't
yeah,
fuck
that's a
with you.
fact.
Or-
That's a fact.
Excuse me. Or
Unless
vice versa.
she's having a real girls' night. If it's a real girls' night,
And it better
it's
be
her
at home.
bitch's
Like
birthday.
real girls' nights are at home. I think the
Nah.
girls that go out together, they're already promiscuous. Because like,
Nah.
I wouldn't want my girl going out with her girls. No, I know 2 or 3 of them girls aren't faithful.
and that's
And,
another
and
thing.
if I know it,
That's another
like,
thing.
Why,
Guys,
why am I? And you're saying no, but I'm like, wow. Okay,
no,
so, like,
I'm with you. Guys and girls need to stop doing this. If you're in a relationship and you got some fuck boys as your homies or as your homegirls, you do not need to let your partner know that, because if you out with said homie or homegirl, now that
It's
your
over.
partner's thinking,
It's
oh,
over
you
with.
dotting
The
with her.
Like the trust is just gone.
Facts. Birds of a
I
feather
don't trust
flock
her.
together.
You're with her.
Yeah.
She's always talking crazy to you, saying "fuck me,"
Yeah.
but you're not defending me.
Yeah, type shit.
So when anybody goes "fuck you," I defend you.
Yeah.
What happened? What's going on? I'm letting you, go out and because I trust you. Now you done lost my trust. Why? Because I know that girl is out there, dirty Mackie.
Dirty Mac.
Dirty clap. She got
She
the dirty
said
clap.
she
She got the
just-
dirty snap.
She just text said she got 2 niggas on the way.
Oh God, she's like, I got
She needs
one
a
for
wing,
you.
bitch. She needs
now
a wing.
you in a situation.
Yeah.
Fuck, I got a husband at home. You ain't supposed to bring dude. I don't know, dude. You tell him I'm single. You
No,
tripping.
just act single, girl. Just act single. You know what I mean? Until like, it's,
And now the guy. Imagine if I'm a guy at home with no remorse. He thinking about killing you now. He thinking about beating the shit out of you. Hell, this guy might be the best guy you ever know, and you might have triggered some shit in him. And as soon as you get home, he come through with the right hand. Bang! You getting right-handed
that
now.
nigga at the club was my homie.
Oh my God.
You talking about you single? Talking about you single?
You single? Bang! You single?
Don't beat your wife. Don't beat your girl.
Exactly. Yeah,
Don't
I
do
don't
that.
condone beating women,
Don't
but
do
that's
that.
how you girls get in dumb situations. And then next thing you know, you on Facebook the next day going, "Look, he beat me up. Look at my bruises," like this.
And guys do this the same way. You can't keep cheating on your girl then expect not to get tied up at the basement. You can't say she crazy if you keep lying to her and then she wows out on you. She's not being crazy. She's letting off her steam.
She been at home all day making you fucking food,
Facts.
cleaning your dookie ass
Facts.
drawers.
Make sure the
your
kids are good.
smelly
Your
ass
kids,
shirts.
not even her kids.
Y'all
Your
got-
kids good. Fucking nah, bro.
You eating the kids' fucking food up, talking about Saturday I'm gonna go hang out with the boys.
Facts. She ain't seen you all week. You ain't talked to her all week.
And the only thing you do whenever she does come in, you did. Nah, I'll get.
Fact. I just got home,
You
man.
got my
Sorry.
sandwich made.
So if you get tied up in the basement, she's talking about stop playing with me with a knife to your throat. It is
or
what it
if
is.
you wake up and she's already stabbed you 12
Facts,
times.
facts.
Like, hey, you ain't waking up after that. Like, they know where you sleeping, bro.
Or
You
do what
can't-
that one girl did, Loretta Bobbitt, cut your shit off.
Oh, man.
Yeah, she
dude.
cut the shit off, threw it in
I
the woods.
I think
Keep going.
more relationships. Let me get one. More relationships. People that are in relationships need to respect it. Relationships are nothing to play with. I feel like a relationship with your best friend, just a common relationship, something that like I'm no weird shit. Like bro to bro. We're just having a good relationship as humans. But we respect each other's time and understanding and we do that. We do that for each other. That needs to be implemented into more. Dude, there should be a class how to date.
There should be.
How to
For men
respect
and
men.
women.
How to respect women.
Yeah.
There should be a fucking home economics should teach respect to the other sex.
I think
The opposite sex.
the fundamental be best friends before dating is lost. I feel like a lot of people start dating and then try to become best friends.
You have to become friends first.
Yeah.
Because I
That's
ain't gonna lie
something
to
that's
you. Whenever there's some girls, like you said, like some of the girls that I'm closest to, I have literally been like, oh yeah, we'll go, yeah, let's go do this. We go do that. They're testing the waters. They're trying to see what type of guy I am.
As they should. To be
We're
fair,
just friends.
as they
I'm
should.
not trying to fuck you. Like, I'm just trying to be a cool dude hanging out with a cool chick. We're just friends right now. I'm not hugging on you, kissing on your neck. I'm just like,
But
You know
I
what I
feel what
mean?
you're saying, but at the same time though, if I'm texting the girl, I meet her online or I meet her in public, whatever the fuck. And I'm trying to be her friend as I should, but the end goal is to see if this is the person I'm gonna be with. Well, as we're trying to become friends, I do need to see what type time you own on certain situations.
yes.
One of the best situations I do feel, let's say you at a restaurant They get your meal wrong. How a person deal with that is going to say a lot.
Like, if she came back to the table, bitch, I don't want tomatoes on my burger. Take it back.
Yeah, she's going to hit you with that. She's going to hit you with that later on.
Or I'm going to be like, it's okay. I'll just pick them off. I won't even tell the server. I'll look at the person and go, I don't like tomatoes, but I'll pick it off.
Yeah, everybody makes mistakes. You know what I mean?
Then she knows you're charismatic and you care about the server a little bit. Then people are going through hard ass shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. Even at the fast food restaurant, I give them people the ultimate respect. I don't fucking honk, hurry up, beep, beep.
Any
Bitch,
place.
I got other shit to get done.
Any place you got to deal with the American public that can just come up at their own will, I give much respect because you met dumbasses in your life. I've met dumbasses in my life.
Yeah.
And these people, they want to eat. They want to go to the movies. They want to go
Bro,
this
they
and
like
that.
the most simplest shit, like getting a new magazine from Walmart. There's people that love to go do normal shit, dude. That like that's their thing. You need to respect, and like I think more people need to respect. Yeah, you need to give any employee of an establishment respect, man.
And
because work adds extra stress. Like, imagine you're already stressed, right? You know work is going to have stress. There's not one job out there that doesn't, like, you're not going to acquire stress. Everybody says my job is not stressful. Yes, it is. When it comes on to crunch time, even the guy at the bank, even the guy who's fucking door greeting people at Walmart. I mean, dude, like, everything comes with stress, bro.
yeah. And another thing that's not talked about a lot, I do feel, when it comes to just relationships, whether you're dating someone, whether you're not, your friendship, is that
time check.
a lot of people don't ask the right questions. They don't. People like to assume that I know who you are after I kicked it with you a few times, so therefore
like, you're supposed to know I don't like tomatoes, but you keep bringing over Subway for me, and I you know.
And then, but also the person would be like, "How did you not know I like tomatoes?" Like,
and a real person will be like, the third or fourth time you bring a sandwich over, I might go, "Hey, D'Angelo, I really don't like tomatoes, but I respect. With next time, can you just get it without tomatoes, bro, please?" Like, because I might have just taken them off 3 or 4 times and never told you.
Just trying to be polite. Yeah, just
like,
trying to be polite.
I got you a sandwich, bro. All right, thanks, man.
You come in, you put tomatoes on the shit. Like,
you know I don't like tomatoes. You know me for fucking 10 years. What do you mean?
So it's like again.
Because really, and like this is important to tell people. It's like we've known each other for almost over 10 years.
Yeah, over 10 years.
We don't know everything about each other.
Yeah.
I really could not tell somebody. I could tell them you like Steven Special. You like some beer. I don't even know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know, you're gonna learn something about somebody every day.
Yeah.
But you should give them the respect because girls test you in the most simplest ways. And you know what? This is what it is. Like opening the door for a girl. That's dead. How many times do you open up your door for your girl?
Bro, I saw one guy at random. I want to say I was at the mall or something. I saw the dude. Oh, nice car too. Motherfucker was nice.
Bit, huh?
Open up the car door for lady, and I was.
He walks around the car.
the car, and I was like, "You remind me of young me, boy. Look at you." And it's just refreshing to see that type of love and that type of respect and that type of appreciation of someone that I do feel is lost. Whether you in the red pill space of fuck that, or you in the beta of just like everyone's equal. Why should I have to open up the door for her because she's a woman? She can open up the door by herself.
She's
I'm not gonna.
That's
you know
great.
what I mean?
What did he call that?
So it's like
What did you call it?
I forget, but
you said okay. So you said you got your red pill. Fuck that. You got your.
I don't
you
remember.
didn't say liberal, but
no,
said,
I don't.
I don't know.
I don't know,
I'll have to pull it back,
but those people again on both spectrums can be disrespectful to someone that you're in a relationship with. So, and I do feel like this is something that's really not talked about in relationships. When you go to somewhere dangerous, they tell you how this is dangerous. They tell you don't do this.
Watch out going to the north side.
Don't do this. So why is it you get into a relationship with someone and you don't hit them with your own, hey, this is what I don't like this, don't like this, it's going to piss me off, this is going to make me leave you, this, da. People don't even have the common decency to do that.
Anymore. It's dying. And like you said earlier, I thought you knew I didn't like tomatoes, bro. You're supposed to know this.
Exactly.
How am I supposed to know if you
We never even talked about tomatoes.
And imagine I joke about it. I hate tomatoes, man, whatever. And then you don't know that I'm joking, and I've
Yeah.
never told you, so you think I'm bullshitting.
Yeah.
Because I'm master bullshit, man.
Yeah.
Hey, master bullshitter, and then all of a sudden, I'm with you one day, and I make a scene over tomatoes, and you like, bro, you don't really, it's a vegetable. You don't have to disrespect somebody over a fucking plant.
It's
You know what I
crazy.
mean?
It's crazy that the assumption, because there is a standard that we all kind of go by. Like, if I'm your best friend, I shouldn't just walk up to you and bitch slap you. I know that, you know that. On day one, you know that. Just like if you're dating a girl, you know day one you shouldn't turn to her best friend and be like, hey, bitch, what you got going on tonight?
Hey.
Like, you know that.
Hey, there's dudes that do that, though.
But what I'm getting at is that we have this blanket kind of like respect that we give each other, and we assume
If
that
you
that's
walk up and bitch
hold on.
smack me,
And
I
we-
wouldn't even know what to do. I would be shocked.
But we assume that blanket kind of just covers everything, and everyone is different. Everybody got their own kind of settings. What I call them, their own settings. So it's very important that if you're with someone to just turn to them like, what is your settings? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what
Do
is
you
the
have your
things that
phone
tick
in
you
dark
off?
mode or light mode?
Yeah, type shit. Like, real shit though. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
And I think that you know, becoming friends has been it's like a lost thing, like opening the door for your.
Are you talking about chivalry?
Yeah,
chivalry, open up a
well,
door.
not only that, but like, isn't it kind of chivalry that you let somebody know, like, I don't like this, I don't like that, I don't like this, like you already giving them the playbook.
No. That's just relationship building. That's just, hey, I'm telling you my settings.
Well,
Respect my settings.
When you open a door for them, aren't you building?
No. That's supposed to be chivalry. You're doing that.
Okay.
Just being that
that's
protector
dead
and
then,
provider.
because,
Chivalry is they
Like,
been said.
I mean,
chivalry
I've
is dead.
seen dudes not even hold doors open for.
I know dudes that won't even hold their girl's hand in
I know
public.
dudes that won't even hold the door open for their mama. They just let their
Yeah,
mama
facts.
the door hit a minute. Mama, what the hell you doing? You 80 years old, don't know how to open the door, bitch. Come on, you tripping.
It just escapes them.
You're tripping. It's and then they get out in the street and they just be like so hard. It's like,
But again,
if any soft moment comes about, they gotta hit it with something hard.
there's a lot of people that's like that. I know women that's like that.
That's and
They refuse to be looked at as a bitch in any type of facet.
And
any
they're the
type
ones
of
out
fucking,
there sucking 10 dicks a week, telling your wife it's okay, tell your husband fuck off. I'm not a bad girl. I'm not with nobody. I'm just sucking 10 dicks a week. Aren't you allowed to suck a different dick than his? No, I'm married. She's married.
Yeah.
And then you a man at home. There's men at home right now that want to spend time with their wife, but their wife out there would crank up Betty.
Yeah.
Let's get crunk, girl.
And there's a lot of wives that want to spend time with their husband, but they're playing 2K.
Why? Why are men so addicted to video games? Let's talk about it.
I'll say this. We are in a very unique situation.
I'm trash talking video gamers. I'm done with the game.
We are in a very unique situation because gaming really took off with our generation.
It did. And hey, listen, if you're making
It was
money
saved
at
in the
it,
80s, but it took off in the 90s.
and if you're responsibly gaming, how the fuck are you gaming for 8 hours a day?
It's an addiction. It really is an addiction. The euphoria you feel and anything that you love, if you had the opportunity, you love getting head, I imagine.
I love it.
So imagine you can just go into your bedroom and get head
I want to get head
nonstop.
right now.
That's video
I'm
games for
addicted to
niggas.
it.
But that's video
But
games
I
for
can't
niggas.
just go flip on a fucking button and start getting head. Well, I
But
could,
they
but
can
that's
though.
crazy.
But that euphoria feeling, they can flip on the game and get that feeling.
Okay.
And when you
And
abuse
then,
it,
and let me tell you this:
You would
not-
abuse it.
In my book, you not a man if you out there having a wife that's cutting the grass, she taking the trash out,
if she doing all that, while
but
you
you
play the game, it's
gaming.
crazy. You doing all that while you playing the game is
She's
crazy.
farting and burping the baby, but you're gaming. She's
That's
going
crazy.
and getting the grocery pickup. You ordered. All you did was this. Copy paste list from last week.
Bro.
We don't need more toilet
Bro.
paper. She's told you 3 days in a row, baby. We don't need more toilet. Shut up, bitch. I'm playing fuck night.
This is how crazy it is. There's a guy that he got a brand new baby, a newborn.
Mm-hmm.
But no, it started crawling though, so it's not necessarily a newborn. But baby started crawling. The mother left her with the father so she can go grocery shopping and go do something because it's easier to do it without the baby.
I just thought of a business idea. Help making babies walk.
She put the crate. He put a towel basket over the baby so the baby can't crawl nowhere while he sit on it and play the game. He was that addictive to where it was like it's just He'll call in for work. He'll be at work playing it on his phone. He ain't trying to have sex with his girl. He ain't trying to go out with the boys. He is just trying to play the game. It is an addiction. Anything that can give you that feeling, that dopamine hit can be an addiction.
Yes.
I know that we kind of shoot down someone that plays a video game as if they're, you know what I mean? But it's the same. But it's the same guy. But hold on. But it's the same guy that found crack in their relationship, and now their whole life is just crack. So it's the same thing, just like the serial cheater, to where it's a thing that's in the head that this is just my button. This is my button.
Cheater is crazy. Master Dirty Mac. It's like a serial cheater. He knows how to dirty Mac to the max.
Bro, there are some serial cheaters out there. God bless them.
Man.
God bless the people that they with. They got to endure it. Man.
No, but I think video games are we didn't realize how bad it was going to be, like the phone.
I remember growing up, and I hate this. My mama used to turn off the game and be like, these games ain't going to get you paid. Now look. Now fucking look. Games is getting motherfuckers paid.
They said that about the internet. You ain't never going to get paid off this dumb shit. Get off the AOL. Get back into smoking crack.
So wherever my sons, when they grow up, they start doing something that they like early, I'm going to pay attention to it and see if there's going to be a future market, if there can be a future market for it. Because if there can, then you probably should help your child develop in that. Because we've seen it through our lifetime.
Spark in something, and you want to stoke the fire in somebody.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you need to have that. You need to have that. And you know what it is if nobody's ever tried to light the fire in you, it's very hard to keep the fire going for somebody. So you have to either see the fire in somebody or get the fire, because listen, you can get the fire and fires go out sometimes, and you got to make them again, and that's okay.
I think that's something that's lost in a relationship.
Because if you made the fire once, you can make it again.
A lot of people do not know how to grow a person, especially in relationships. I feel like this.
I have to call it stoking the fire.
If you are
you can't put too much wood on it.
If you got an ain't shit nigga.
You can't put wet wood on it. I'm sorry, but, I'm just kind of elaborating right now. I just want to, you can't put wet wood on it. It needs to be dry. It needs to be seasoned. It needs to be.
There's a certain way to do it.
Yes, it's not like a fire. You can't just start a fire.
So I will say this.
Okay? Lightning is such a powerful thing. Yeah. It started fires.
Yes.
It's not something that's built up out of nowhere. There's atoms and fucking electrons and all types of shit that are coming together in that one moment. Bang!
And that could change somebody's life, thus changing yours. And I feel like something that is missing in this generation that was lost in the early 90s. Early 90s women knew how to get a broken man, fix him, get him to build a porch on the house, do the lawn work, start his business, she was able to know how to do that. And a man was able to know how to love his wife correctly, to fuel her energy to then put back into you.
Yeah.
And I think that is something that is definitely missing. That should be teaching class. Yeah. How do I build up someone that's with me that I can see that potential?
I think there should be a separate class called, a relationship, or
relationship
something.
Dynamic or some shit.
Yeah, relationship dynamics, and it's like, you could take it or you couldn't. But at the same time, I
think that should be mandatory.
I feel like, And this might sound crazy, but it isn't. Like, as a man, I know I need to reproduce with a woman to grow my offspring. Like, if I wanted my lineage to keep going, I have to be able to reproduce with a woman. I cannot. You see what I'm saying? And that simple statistic of, like, men have to reproduce with women in order to. Now, yes, you can get an egg put in you. If there's something wrong to where my sperm's good, but your eggs aren't being fertilized, then yes, we might have to take an alternate route. But at the end of the day, natural conception is natural conception. Like I feel like more people need to understand, like, yo, this is how it is. And
for now,
because
that's just about to change. It is about to change.
The future will always.
It's always gonna be. Yeah.
And I read somewhere where they had a frozen egg, and then I made a little Instagram about it, and it's the baby's been over, its baby's like 111,000 days old. The baby was frozen in like 96 or something, or 2000. Don't quote me or whatever, but that's 25 years. The egg's been frozen, and then they unfroze it, they put it in somebody, and the baby was formed. Yeah. So that motherfucker been alive for almost 100. He's been alive for 30 years. I'm 32 years old, but I'm alive. It's different now. So that part, yes, but I'm just saying, like, from a dynamic standpoint of men
nature.
feel a certain way.
Of nature.
Men are certain men. Men are men. Men are going to be dominant. Men want to fucking tackle the bear. Men want to fight the Sasquatch. Men want to fight for love. Women have some of that, but women, nature, they are emotional creatures. They take care of men. They calm us down. They make us listen. Like, gosh damn, how many times have I... Yes, to my mom, and I'm listening to her. Like, she be saying some real shit. Like, even though we don't see eye to eye on some shit, I'm still listening to her because I know that whatever she's about to tell me, that one thing I'm about to get out of it is so fucking important. Because there's something about a woman. I mean, as a man, like, you know, their backs aren't hairy. Their arms aren't hairy. I mean, some of them are, you know. But
So
dude,
let's say so.
I mean, don't talk about the Puerto Rican women. I love my Puerto Rican. I love the lady servant. You know, I don't know what was it.
Bro,
the hair on her
bro,
arm.
I seen it in junior high, bro. It's been a
I think we got in
thing.
the car and you said something like, her arms are really hairy. And I think I should have known then, like, oh, yeah, give me the burrito.
Bro.
That's one of those moments where you didn't tell me. When you thought that I knew that you were going to get sick because of this hairy-armed bitch making your food.
Oh.
Respectfully. She's not a bitch. But
respectfully to all of it. Respectfully.
And yeah, and it's and I think that you know, women have their place in nature like men.
Yeah, of course.
Like I don't expect my mom to run. Like, okay, let me tell you this.
Go ahead.
I just had to throw a mouse away. Mm-hmm. There was a note on the door that said, "Austin, please." The mouse got caught. Please, dude. The women wouldn't go in the kitchen. Mm-hmm. My grandma wouldn't come in the living room all day. It's 3:00. I just woke up. She ain't been coming in the living room. She ain't been coming in her own space because she's
terrified.
That motherfucker might wake up, run out dead, and blood all over her feet.
It might as well be Al Qaeda. might as well.
It's
same shit.
Outside,
it's same shit.
Gen Z's taking over Nepal. Here to, you know what I mean? No, it's like that. But as a man, I'm like, fuck that mouse. Open the door. Where the hell bitch ass at?
I think
if a mouse is running around, I will grab. Mom, come on.
I think what's
you
going
feel
on.
Me?
Yes.
Because women are sensitive as fuck. And there's a lot of men out there that are sensitive, but men.
And there's a lot of women that are dominant. And that's what I was about to get at.
That's why I think studs should have their own motherfucking football league.
I'll give you that. I think what's going on here, while we're seeing what we're seeing today in society, is the fact that we have told everybody under the sun, hey, a man is like this and a woman is like this. And what happened was the number grew of the people, the men that didn't feel like they're the manly man, and the woman that didn't feel like they're the woman of the woman.
Yeah.
And so they're looking to the world like, well, what about me? Like, that don't fit me. And I felt like we never created a play for them. And I feel like that's why we're getting so much pushback now. Because they grew up without a playbook of their own. And I kind of feel like we've been selfish in the sense of just saying a man is like this and a woman is like this. Because humans are, there's a lot of nuance. Again, settings. Your settings is different. Your masculinity is at a level that's different from mine. So like a different from your grandpa's, it's like a different from his dad.
Yeah.
It's all different.
Yes.
So some men is gonna be a lot lower than ours.
But you know, I feel like I did get a lot of shit from my dad.
As you should. A lot of people get their stuff from their parents.
He got that from his dad. And hey, what you just said is important because how many times have you heard Pops or heard your mom talk about Pops, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, your dad's dad, he hated blue crayons. Mm-hmm. And if you ever came around with a blue crayon, he would freak the fuck out. Now, your dad's like, don't ever buy a blue crayon. Don't ever buy nothing related to blue crayons.
That's passing down trauma. That's passing down trauma.
Okay, let's say it like this. His daddy used to beat the shit out of him.
Yep.
That's you right now. You not getting the shit beat out of you. Going, my daddy used to beat the shit out of me. I'd never beat the shit out of you, son.
Yeah.
Love you to death. You fucking, what'd you do? You spent all my money.
And you're lucky.
On a fucking Pornhub subscription on HBO.
But what they'll say is you're lucky. I'm not gonna do you.
You're lucky I'm not my old daddy, because my old daddy would have stuck
your
me
head
in the
would be
fruit
through
cellar.
a fucking wall, bro.
Beat, yeah, beat. And you like damn, but just like beat.
And that's the thing about
you ain't get the eggs out the.
But that's the thing about parenting. I hate that a lot of parents get labeled a bad parent when technically being a parent, one thing every parent signs to when they know they're gonna have a child is I'm gonna do better than what was done to me. That's what every child said. I mean, every person say when they become a parent to themselves. It's just the bar is I'm just going to do more than what my parents did or do better. So if you come from a father that when you came home, he's drunk, he's smashing you through the wall, the wife smashing through the window. That's just what life was like. That person grows up, has a child, decides that, hey, I'm not gonna beat my kid every day. But there's some days I am gonna lash out, I'm gonna beat my kid.
True.
Technically, he fulfilled his promise in just being a better parent than what he grew up in. But we will label that person as a bad parent. And I don't think that that's necessarily fucking fair.
It's not fair because there's a lot of good parents out there that get labeled as bad parents, but they're not.
Yeah.
Because it's always somebody else that's painting the narrative.
And there's a lot of good parents that's labeled good parents that are really bad parents. But because they have a strong perception to everybody else,
yes,
you assume, their kids got to be good.
The scary part is there's women out there that finesse other parents, like mothers that like, I'm a good mom. And then, dude, they might be doing everything right, but at the end of the day, their kids get neglected. Mm-hmm. You know, you're wondering why the kid's always shy. Mm-hmm. And how come little Billy doesn't play with, you know, and it's like little Billy's over there, you know. Motherfucker don't even want to touch his blocks. He's just looking at it.
As strong as it is, because people think
and
people think that they can call it.
Sensitive.
Hold on,
this
people think that they can see it in someone. There was a group on YouTube that had a channel. It was like 11 kids or some shit, and they filmed a lot of their fucking day just to come out that one of the like 7-year-olds snuck out of the house, went to the next house, got the police call to find out how just bad that household was going. Mind you, this family had like millions of followers. Like, so it gets dark, man. That perception of a good parent is so strong that you just don't even question the small cracks. And then when people started going back to their videos, you can see the cracks clearly. But as they was going through it, you assume since they put on this facade that a lot of things got looked over. So
illusions.
The illusion is so strong.
Illusionist is strong.
That you can see something that you know is wrong, but you're like, no.
You ever look at a magic trick and go, that's not right? Like, that shit is so good, that shit shouldn't even be
possible. Yeah, I saw something earlier today.
It's like magicians are out here really tricking people.
Yeah.
There is no magic. Magic is a made-up fucking thing.
Yeah.
But before I forget, because I might have already damn forgot it, how do you feel about the Tylenol situation?
And what respect? I know there's something new that came out.
The Harvard study came out that Tylenol given to children 6 and under is a high risk for developing autism.
Dang. Yeah, I saw that. Okay.
And it's a Harvard study. This isn't something that's like...
Yeah. I will say this.
They're just not telling you to get you to, like, not think about the Jeffrey Epstein files or forget that, you know, there was a guy that just got shot in the neck on TV or a black guy that just got hung at a fucking university or a white girl that just got... It's just, you know what I mean? It's like...
Yes.
Because this is a real thing. Like, our food we've been lied to about our food.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, we've been lied to about the food coloring. We've been lied to about how come in Europe all these... We can't even put some shit over there. It's got to have a warning label, but it's not here in America. And then they go, no, Tylenol's not bad. It's a lie. It's a lie. Bro, what are you talking about? Somebody that does that? I'm gonna look through the cracks now.
Yeah.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
I would say this about Tylenol.
Because I'm thinking about my kids now. I would never give my kid Tylenol. Have you ever taken an Excedrin?
No, actually.
Actually, you can go buy Excedrin right now. And if you take one of those, I'm telling you right now, it's equivalent to like a fucking half a Hydro. It's equivalent to half an opiate pill that you can go... You can't get a Hydro at Walgreens from the shelf, but you can over the counter. But you can go get Excedrin off the shelf, and the chemical balance in Excedrin will almost give you the same high as an opiate.
I would say this,
and that's on the shelf, bro.
Hold on, I would say this about Tylenol. Tylenol, if we do a if we can backtrack that they knew about this.
Is it even worse?
We can get some doctor to be like, I did a study on Tylenol. This is the actual report that wasn't fixed by them and shit like that. If it could show that they knew what was going on, Tylenol should be shut down as a company. It should be sued. But that's not what's going to happen. What's going to happen is is that the lobbyists of Tylenol is going to come out, go to our politicians, hey, we didn't really know about this, man. This, we shouldn't have to go to court over this or anything. Come on now.
I mean, know.
At the very least, we'll pay. Let's say we paid 33 million.
Well, how come it's
even though we made a whole billion last year?
They're not doing research on our health safety. How come
they are? It's just being suppressed.
It is. Happening. It's because the people that are doing the tests are going good. Everything's good. Levels
they've been
are the
paid.
Same.
They've been paid to say
the amphetamine and it's the same amount.
But
blah, blah,
that's why when something
it's a paid thing.
But that's why something
it's like you.
But that's why something like COVID happened, and you have all these people that's like, "Fuck you, Dr. Fauci. I don't believe in da 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 da." And people are like, how can you not believe these scientists and these doctors? Because of shit like this. Because doctors and scientists have been bought out to go to these companies to be told, "Hey, no, this is good for you, man." Just for a decade and later,
a bag off of it.
Exactly.
If you gave me $10,000 right now to go in there and tell my mom,
I'll tell you, these keys are good to swallow. 10,000, you should chew them up, give them to your kids.
You can, you know what I'm saying?
So, anyways,
but back to the
scientists and doctors hold pristine in our thing. If you have a son and you're talking to a parent is like, "Yo, my son just got signed because he's a singer or whatever the fuck," and your comeback is, "Well, but my son is a doctor." Technically, you win that because your son is providing a service to help people. We hold doctors and scientists to this level of pristine. You are the best that the population have to offer. So when knowing that they can be bought out by these companies, and our government knows it, there's already been court filings of this, especially when it comes to Coca-Cola, the sugar company, the meat company, the list goes on, McDonald's. So we know that scientists and these scientists and these doctors can be bought out. The fact that we have not made that illegal, that a person with your physician cannot lie under oath or under or lie on a product that is for sale, that should be illegal. We should have made that illegal a long time. You can lose your license. What you should. A doctor is supposed to prescribe to you the best medicine. So if that doctor knows that this medicine is wrong for you and yet they pushing it like it is, you should lose your license.
Yeah.
No trial needed. We know this product is fucked. We know it's fucked, but you got paid this back to say it's good. License gone.
Yeah, especially if it's killing people.
Yeah, go to McDonald's.
If it's killing people, you should be held accountable.
I say even making people sick, because even getting sick is a whole fucking thing.
Because if it's really causing autism, then that's even worse. That's like life. That's like taking a life.
Yeah, it's
because
that child of who that child was going to be is now gone.
It's never gone. It's never been able to make it because
now it's a whole different son. But it's a whole different son, and you still have it. But
trusted this fucking thing.
This brand,
on the shelf. That's why I say, man, when I'm 32 years old, bro. If I take an Excedrin right now, I know it's gonna fuck me up.
Yeah.
I can go buy that. You can go buy triple C's. You can go buy NyQuil. I mean, bro, before these things were on the shelf, they had to be drugs, right?
This is,
right,
this is the sad thing about America. It's those type of drugs is on the market, but mushrooms is not on the market. Weed not on the market.
Mead, mead's on the market. That's like honey, beer.
I would say.
I think wine. I think it's like a can of wine. We know it's good for us.
And
bro, we've been drinking beer for thousands of years. We know it's just gonna make us fart and shit tomorrow. It's not like. It's like weed and shrooms. I think shrooms are so powerful that they don't want people to understand how powerful they are.
Because it gets you outside the box.
It gets you thinking outside, and it doesn't hurt you.
Yeah. With the right dosage, like anything, to be fair.
I don't think you can overdose
10 grams.
on it.
You can't, but don't your first time take 10 grams
of anything
to the face.
Yeah.
That will scare you.
Yeah.
My God. But I will say this. But you take a gram of mushrooms, especially on your first time, you're taking 0.7 of mushrooms, you're going to have a great experience, a good experience, a majority of the people.
And it grows out of it's just natural. It's a natural thing that happens.
But I don't understand this about alcohol. The domestic violence mixed with the child abuse, mixed with the accidents, the car accidents that happen,
Mm-hmm.
and then mixed with the bar fights that happen. I don't understand how that substance is still legal while weed is illegal. The drug that sits your ass down versus the drug that make you want to punch your wife in the fucking face repeatedly. That's crazy to me. But they got lobbyists. Lobbyists go to these politicians. Hey, come on now. You drink too, man. What you talking about, man? If people can't handle it, they can't handle it. They ain't on the company.
Yeah.
They ain't on the company. But if you took 2 Tylenols and it made you punch your mother in the face, that's taking up. Well,
You know.
crazy.
It is crazy.
It's a
because
crazy
I think
society.
there's going to be a lot of shit that, like, we thought was okay for us, but it's not.
Yeah.
There's going
I
to be
think
a
the
lot of shit.
biggest misconception is the air that we breathe. We think it's
Have
okay.
you seen the cell phone shit where, like, the radiation and, like, the
From cell
people
phones,
leaving
yeah,
their cell phone on their balls
Yeah.
is giving them more nut cancer?
They saying, and you had this feeling, your phone's not in your pocket, but
But-
you swear you felt it vibrate.
Yeah, and you swear you felt it right here on your leg.
Right there on your
Why?
leg.
Why?
That was your muscle spazzing out.
Yeah. From that minor electro.
Now, I
who
do
knows?
believe this.
And I heard a song the other day. It made me think about shit. You know how whenever sometimes we turn the camera on, right, and there's a light behind it, and the lights it's streaming. It's like flashing, but whenever we look off the camera, it look like a normal ass light. That's what our phone's doing. Our phone is
Beaming.
so flashing so
Beaming.
fast that we don't even realize it. We would have to slow the frame down
Yeah.
just to see the light pulsate.
And that's why
You know what
it's
I mean?
important to turn off your Bluetooth, turn off your Wi-Fi if you're not using it. It's very
Mhm.
important to do that, not just
Yeah.
for your fucking battery, but also for your health. You got to remember, we are the first generation dealing with this type of technology.
Type shit.
We do not know what it's going to be like when we hit 60, 70,
And
80.
hell, I'm 30, so like if they're telling me like, or if I'm listening to somebody go, yeah, you need to look up, the radiation coming off your cell phone. It's like, oh yeah, maybe I should start looking into that, cause like you said, like there's been times my phone's not even in my pocket.
But also, I do believe this. Just because it seems like a bad thing now, don't mean it's not a blessing tomorrow. Meaning, what if...
Like, I'm glad that we know now.
No, not even
my,
just knowing, but I'm meaning like, who's to say if having phones in our pocket don't bless us with a certain type of ability tomorrow? With evolution. That's what I'm saying.
We'll be more prone to...
we don't know how having this in our pocket can develop.
I think some people are going to, develop stronger. Some people end up having the weak,
when we say stronger,
weak side of it.
But when you say stronger, what does that mean? Does that mean we're getting tougher skin?
More susceptible to radiation, maybe?
Or even that, and that's a power.
We become radioactive to where anything radioactive we don't even worry about anymore. Now it's like something that, hey, we could just keep looking at the sun.
Or we can make something radioactive by touching. We don't
I mean,
know
damn,
how
if aliens are real, they gotta be prone to radioactive shit.
Yeah. Like
they're driving around in radioactive shit. Like the sun, there's so much if all the particles that's coming out of the sun have radiation, that means that them bitches are traveling in space like that too.
Because we don't even got near the biggest sun. Near the biggest.
And that's true. It's like you would call that like a I mean, it's like going and training for the NFL. When they go to the Columbine and they're like doing their shit and they're doing, cutting and shit. And then it's like you get better. And then the athletes, I read somewhere that like animals have this instinct. Some of them do. Like if a bird halfway across the world starts eating saltine crackers or whatever, now over here the same birds start doing it because it's a DNA thing. Imagine all the athletes and all the people they're already tied together. Now you can get, because if you get stronger by putting your hand up like this, right? All the athletes are going to do this, and then they're going to run. It's not like
there's a thing that what it's called when you can have something light years away.
It's like evolution. It's like
real
evolution in real time.
It's something tethered. It's where you can have an atom spinning one way, and you can make it go another, and the one that's light years away from each other will change it instantaneously with that.
Yeah.
Moving faster than the speed of light.
Yeah.
Which we are thought to be the fastest thing. So if this, what is it? I want to say it's called, I just had it. It's called, It's called quantum. Fuck, I can't remember, but it's so we're thinking that what we can do with that is that we can have it to where it should help with with time not time travel but teleportation.
Mm-hmm.
Is that we can make one atom not only since it can mimic it that technically it would be taking like a copy of you and being able to send it somewhere else instantaneously. But the argument about that is that technically, is it the same person? If something breaks you down and rebuilds you, are you the same? A lot of scientists say it is because it should do the exact what it builds and rebuilds. It should be the exact same thing in theory.
Well,
but
if it is, then I guess you'll know.
I wonder if we have to as a society ask ourselves this important question: is soul and consciousness the same thing?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, so if you say that, then you have to ask yourself, what is a soul, and thus, what is its own capabilities and defects as well? We have to ask that because right now they're trying to develop this thing to where when you die, we download your consciousness. Boom, I got it on a hard drive. In theory, I can upload this hard drive and I can send you to the Bahamas. You're already in the computer, but I can render this world for you at a drop of a dime. You can do it. You literally GTA. You're living it. Whatever you want to do. If that's the case, then is your soul there? Did your soul go to heaven? Is it trapped in this server?
Well,
but that's what our kids are going to have to face when they get older, because that technology is already en route. It's already en route. And if you don't pay that bill,
they could put that shit on a damn floppy disk. That would be crazy.
And if you don't pay your subscription, Grandpa got to go.
Yeah.
Or he's at the very least. He's not at the Bahamas no more. It's just a black room that he's in. It's just a black room.
Take videos and pictures of your family. Fuck it, so you don't have to worry about downloading your shit on a hard drive. Have you seen where they are freezing people?
Yeah.
That are hoping that they could be unfrozen.
I think the technology will get there.
But you got to be frozen alive.
Yeah. You get frozen damn near instantly.
And then they
thaw your ass out. There's already animals on the earth that does it already. Like there's a frog that can do that. So if we can extract that DNA and put it in someone, I don't see why we couldn't.
That is insane. Or what about fish? Don't some fish get frozen during the winter and then when the lake thaws, they're like
no, because just the top gets frozen. The bottom actually doesn't. That's what's able to keep them alive to be swimming.
But isn't there some fish that do?
There is some fish that can
have
be frozen.
That capability of being frozen, and they can just
thawed out.
Yeah, we still here. We just haven't been moving. We've
been
hibernating.
I
was sleeping. We was good.
So
how do you freeze the?
How
can you freeze your conscience? I guess I don't even know what is that shit when they put you to sleep, amnesia?
Yeah.
Or when you go to the hospital, what is it called? When they give you
amnesia, but not amnesia, but anesthesia.
Anesthesia. Amnesia is a girl I used to fuck in high school. She had a fat ass.
Shout out to her. But
she made a clap for me.
Do you know about what's it called when you're dreaming but you're able to get your consciousness?
That's probably anesthesia.
No, it's called
is it like realm dreaming?
Essentially, but there's a lot of terms for it. But essentially, you can see yourself sleeping. You can fly off.
It's called astral projection.
Yes, astral. So if
you're
able,
tickle your asshole to get that, I heard.
I will say this though: if we can perfect that, and we can freeze your body.
I don't know if I want to tickle my gooch.
Do you want to live? You want to see what 20, 21, 30 look like? You're going to have to get in this.
If I freeze myself right now, yeah.
Would you do it? Would you, if a scientist came up to you and said,
I don't want to be like 60 and be like, freeze me now.
Yeah, fact. But
I want to be frozen young.
But, who's to say at that time you get woken, they haven't figured out how to reverse aging. To be real, technology is going to get to a point where it's just limitless.
Now, if you eat this pill, you live to be 1,000, but you stay the same. You don't start aging until after 1,000. Would be crazy. Like, how did they live 600 years in the Bible? How did they live in that long?
I do think that there is a misknowledge.
I see somebody the other day, they asked him that. They were like, dude was 600 years old. He goes, they just They did. They just lived that way.
How can you scoop out stone? But they did. There is a monolith, and this I don't understand why this ain't shown enough. And I feel like because they don't get African their praise. There's a monolith behind a ancient temple of where you can see this big ass slab of stone. You can see that this was like a pillar or some shit. That, you know what I mean? That how could they even pull this off type, this type of stone. But it wasn't finished. But underneath it, you can see where it literally looks like if you was in mud and you start scooping shit out, trying to build something. It looks just like that, but with stone. So it's like, how did they fucking do that? So we don't know how they did that.
Carved it.
No, it's not a carp. It's you will have to see it.
I think it had to be a combination of water and something. Water and X.
Yeah.
I mean, salt water is dangerous as fuck. You know, it destroys everything.
Again, we don't know what it is.
I mean,
so I would say
salt water and well shit or something mixed together.
I would say this. So the fact that we don't know how these people was able to stay long enough, I don't think that it's make believe. I would say that it's possible that there's some type of not only being technology savvy than what we give them credit for, that medically they was just as savvy that we don't give them credit for. It's just it got lost in time.
Yeah, there's probably some medical practices or something that's out, some plant that they were eating.
Because let's not forget, there is a doctor that was able to cure AIDS and other diseases using just plants. Like, it went to court because the company was trying to say that, no, this man is a liar, try to smear his name. He went to court, showed how a person had AIDS, got them tested by the court got them tested, and it showed that they no longer had HIV, and it was gone. And so so he was able to win that, and the fact that we have never even learned his fucking name says a lot, because it was a court case that happened in America. This wasn't like some shit in Brazil that we just never African doctor. His name was Dr. Zim.
Let's look it up. We haven't even Googled nothing yet.
Yeah, we haven't. The black doctor that cured AIDS.
The black doctor that cured AIDS. I got hot cornbread up here. You ever?
Yeah, I was wondering why you kept the
hot
the
water
screen.
Cornbread.
Yeah, that's a staple in soul food.
How do you make it?
I do not know. I do not know how to.
My buddy Mo said he knows how to. His wife be making this shit all the time.
If you told me, gun to the head, go in your kitchen and make cornbread from scratch,
puppies, yeah,
bruh. I'm telling you, hey, tell my mom I love her.
I love it. Fuck that cornbread. Yeah.
I like, you know what I mean? I can't do it.
So African
doctor cures AIDS.
His
name was Dr. Shamesti.
I mean, it's kind of crazy that he cured AIDS and.
It's that black guy right there, the very first picture.
It's yeah. Well, I mean, they say they've debunked it, but
now in court, you can look up the court. That's what I'm saying. This misinformation that's out there. Look up the court case that he had. Proven. Matter of fact, there's a conspiracy about it. Nipsey was about to start a movie, a documentary about this dude's life, autobiography about this dude's life right before he died. That's why a lot of people think it was the real fucking thing about that was Big Pharma. But like, you about to tell the people what? Get this nigga up out of here.
I mean, it says it's been debunked.
He won it in court.
I think it says reports of an African doctor curing AIDS in a court case are likely based on misleading information or conflictions of several events. News sources have chronicled multiple court cases in Africa related to fraudulent HIV/AIDS cures, as well as landmark legal actions surrounding access to real antiretroviral drugs. There is no record of an African doctor successfully demonstrating an AIDS cure in a court of law. Is it in America?
Yeah, in America.
Let's put in America. Damn, it shows here in 2018 he was sued.
Sued. Did he win that case?
Dr. Sebi. Oh, so he was just acquitted of the charges of practicing medicine without a license.
Because they're trying to say
He won the case though.
yeah, but
Because he's a herbalist.
But if you go into that case, the reason why it got dismissed is because he was able to show that his practices was real.
Mm-hmm. He was born in Honduras. You know, he denied the germ theory, which is kind of crazy. And then, like, in 1980s,
I'm about to say it was in 1980. Yeah.
he ran the AIDS, you know, shit.
Because they try to get him on customer fraud.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, it's trying to say that he did not have the cure for AIDS.
If you're doing something to that level, you know,
That can bring down $1 billion industry.
It's like changing gas to water.
Yeah.
They don't want that. They don't
Yeah.
want you fucking running water in your car. Everybody can get water. Water out the tap is free.
Especially salt water.
Oh, God,
So we
yeah.
got that by the abundance.
So it's something like that. Like, yeah, like, you know, maybe they suppressed him.
That's what it's looking like they
Because, you know, what to say is like they didn't, you know how American people are. They'll give him enough money over there in Honduras to live for the rest of his life and
Yeah.
never talk about
Yeah.
having the cure for AIDS.
did.
And
Yeah. It's either
he's
you
cured
take the
multiple-
money or your daughter dies in a crazy
Yeah,
accident.
it's either you take the money or die. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
You don't even have a choice. Like,
Yeah.
well, you know, or you just tell everybody you can't cure AIDS.
Yeah.
Because we don't have a cure for AIDS yet. You can't cure him if we can't cure him.
Facts.
That's America.
We get money off the treatment.
If you can't go to the moon, we've already been there.
Facts.
And we can't go there either, so we're going to make it there before you.
Let me ask you this. Moving on to the next one. Living in Mars. That's the future. Living
Yeah, I
on
seen
Mars.
that astronaut wants to leave the 23-year-old girl who's like, I'm just going to leave him. Just want to leave Earth.
Let me ask you this. Would you want to end life in Mars? That's where you settle. Let's put you at 60. 60 years old.
How long going to take to get there?
Let's say.
Let's see how long it takes to get to Mars. Hours. Do it in hours?
Yeah, but that's no. But that I think it's like 2 months or some shit. And you gotta leave. There's only 2 points in the year where you can leave, because where like Mars is and where the Earth is to like line up right. You know what I mean, for takeoff.
A journey to Mars using current technology in the HOAM transfer orbit typically takes between 7 to 10 months to complete.
So let's say we get it down to a month. Let's say by you 60, it takes only a month now.
Holy shit. I'm
That-
not doing it at 60.
At 60?
Because you got to be in a fucking spaceship suit to survive. You know, like, it's going to be so fucking hard physically.
Let me ask you this.
Oh, it's just going to suck ass.
Let me ask you this. If you do
You be
religion,
shitting on yourself.
do religion spread to Mars? And what I mean by that is, if you die, do you still go to heaven or hell or wherever the fuck? Does the rules still apply? Because every deity came to Earth to set these rules. So if you leave Earth and die, are you still subjugated to that ruling?
Huh?
Just
Yeah.
asking.
Yeah, because, I mean, religion is something that's going to just be like, well, wherever I go, wherever I die, I go to heaven.
Yeah. That's where my spirit goes.
If I go to Mars and I die on Mars, I go to heaven. Because
My
Mars
shit
is a part of heaven already. I bet Saturn or Jupiter is probably heaven. Heaven looks crazy. If you think about heaven, it has got to be the most craziest place you've
It gotta
ever...
be, by definition, got to be the most lit up, singing, praising place you have ever seen.
It's like going into a black church
yeah,
times 10.
times 10, yeah, with trumpet
Everybody,
players,
white,
fucking,
blacks,
like,
Mexicans.
It's just
You don't even speak English in heaven. Y'all have
No,
your own language.
it's a
It's
different language.
telepathically. Y'all already understand off of emotions and praise and feelings.
yeah.
Heaven has got to be the most eccentric place ever we could. Like, everybody thinks the fair is cool, right? It's like imagine a fair on LSD, DMT, acid, and the best drunk, the best high, just everything all at once.
It's said to
and you're coming.
It's said to be so good you don't even think about pussy once. You don't. That don't even cross your mind.
Why would you?
It's over with for that.
Why? Why would you worry about that whenever you have everything else?
It's supposed to be.
That's like the last thing probably on your mind.
You
seeing people you haven't seen in so long.
Could you imagine?
They happy you're there. Imagine going somewhere, and like every second is like, I'm so glad you.
Now let me ask you this, because technically,
fuck Earth, man. That shit was crazy, right?
But technically, it's mankind's heaven, right? It's mankind's heaven. To be fair, now hold on, because I'm going somewhere.
I think Earth is mankind's heaven.
Hold on, because I'm going somewhere. Grab
me a beer.
I'll
grab a beer. Hold on, wait.
You can hear me as I say this. Other galaxies, let's say, have its own beings. They have their own heaven. So come to find out that when you get to heaven, it's not the only heaven. There's other dimensions of heaven. Where planet X997Q5, their heaven is totally different. Now, their God knows our God. Now, let's say their God start tripping. I like y'all clouds over there. I want that. I wonder if there could ever be a different universe and thus has its own God and thus could possibly be a ward one day. See, even Google's like, nigga, shut up. Even Google's like, shut up. So, again, just a quick recap.
If you go to Mars, you go to Mars heaven.
No. A different galaxy got their own, a different universe actually got its own heaven. All right. So every planet we know in this universe, there's another universe that has its own thousand, whatever million planets, all that.
Yeah, because then when you think of heaven, you think of it as like a fucking hard drive.
It could be a Sims type world. One say we're living in Sims right now.
If you think of there's multiple heavens, that means that heaven is just the SIM card, or the last place it will be. All our memories and all of our friends and all of our best moments will be in heaven here in this world. Now, if we go to a different world, like say Mars, for instance, because I feel like if you leave Earth, you leave Earth's galaxy. And you go to Mars and you enter Mars's orbit. You enter Mars's galaxy. You enter
we're in the same galaxy.
Yeah, but it takes 7 to 10 months to get there because you have to leave at a certain time. It's not like you can just leave tomorrow and go to Mars.
Yeah. You gotta leave at a certain time, but it's still in the same galaxy. We're all still in the same galaxy.
See, I don't believe that. I feel like galaxy, they don't know what they're talking about. They're just subsidizing, things.
So you're saying that
because
every
I feel like
planet got its own
heaven. Like you just said earlier, so you left Earth and now you go to Mars. Do you still go to heaven?
Yeah.
Or you go to Mars heaven? Because Mars is going to have a different winter. It's going to have a different celestial. It's going to have a different vibe, dimension.
So therefore, it has this different being that came down and ruled over it.
Yes. Because I think if it's not like that, then eventually Earth will be Mars. And Earth is just, there'll be a new Earth soon. Within the next, and then the Earth will turn into Saturn. Maybe Saturn and Mars and all these, and maybe the moon was Earth, and then it's
better to say with Saturn and Jupiter and all that.
If they're telling us it goes Earth, Mars, Pluto, whatever, blah blah. Those are old Earths. Imagine if we're drifting constantly, and everything's getting colder, and the winters and the summers are getting hot, whatever. Well, eventually we'll just end up like Mars, a big ass red ball of bullshit, and then the new Earth will be in place. It'll be a new. It'll still be Earth. But Earth only gonna last so long,
And the way that Saturn was born was off of mankind doing some fucked up experiment that got out of control.
So think about it.
And now it got these 1,000-mile winds and all that.
All the nuclear. It's probably. And if you, I think about.
So is this our last shot?
I think about the planets as fuck ups. Oh, that's Earth 1.
Yeah,
that's
type
Earth
shit.
2.
Yeah.
Fuck Earth, Saturn, Earth 3. We'll call it Saturn. Saturn God fucked it up. Earth 4, Mars God fucked it up. We're on Earth God. They made a God for just Earth.
Now they are saying
because they wondering how is How come we're not getting hit by giant meteors every day?
Now we are in a very special position of being alive right now. The reason why I say
it's like they took forever to figure out the orbit to make us alive.
Hold on. There is
keep us alive
with our orbit, with everything in our planets.
We're talking about some deep shit here too.
Yeah, mathematically, and every scientist.
It almost sound like you said mathematically, which is crazy.
That's crazy. Mathematically, every scientist will tell you.
Do you
that have studied this? Yes, okay. That have studied this have said. Technically, there should be another planet here that's in this high orbit that in our lifetime we should see come back into our orbit.
The moon.
Now, this is supposed to be... Now, the thing is, though, is that this so-called planet, the myth of it all, before scientists came out and said that this planet couldn't even exist, was that was technically Earth 1. That was Earth 1. And that something happened... There was some type of feud that happened that made God start game banging, and essentially that one got fucked.
I'm gonna just type in how many planets are in our solar system.
Yeah,
8.
Yeah, 8.
They fucked up 7 times.
That could be a thing.
I don't see the sun as a planet. It's an energy
not.
Source. It's an energy source. They call it a star, but it's a source of energy, and it's been put there.
Well, they say the moon's been put there.
Somebody put the sun there. Somebody.
Are you talking about just the layout? Dude, like someone made the layout. Something made the layout.
They know that they don't care how close the other planets get to the sun. If anything, how can we align up with all of our planets at one point or whatever and they call it an eclipse or whatever the fuck is going on? We really don't even know. We might align up with them bitches. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, bro, those are all the fuck ups. Because how are we in a line? You could literally, it's like a given. It's like common sense. Like, oh, that's gone. It just drifts off and it burns up. They said Pluto just vanished. Yeah, because it got fucking burnt up. It's getting closer. It's like a damn conveyor belt.
Well, they said it's not a planet no more. They said technically it can't be a planet. That it's a moon.
It's not. And imagine how many people are on Saturn right now.
In
theory,
that
survived, and they live underneath the Earth, and they're still there, and they just can't get off Saturn because anything above it just gets demolished.
Or they made it that way.
Not people down there?
Or they made it that way. That's their protection.
And they live there, and like they know that like they got to live a certain depth because the sun will kill them. You know, that's why there's storms and all the nuclear shit. And that was probably
that's a security.
And then now the God of Earth was like, I'm not gonna fuck this one up. I'm gonna flood it. Bring it back. I'm gonna have Noah jack off in a boat, and then I'm gonna have then we're gonna bring people back.
Happened.
Apparently, Noah exposed himself in a tent and got drunk the first day of him being on the boat.
Where did you hear this?
It's like in the book of look, it was on Joe Rogan's podcast the other day. It's in the book. This book that's been left out of the Bible. It's called.
There is several books. I'll give you that. 'Cause there's several books.
And he exposed himself to one of his grandchildren.
That makes sense.
And they made fun of him for it. They didn't even after the flood, Noah planted a vineyard and made wine. He drank the wine and became intoxicated. He laid naked in his tent. His son Ham saw Noah's nakedness and told his other 2 brothers, Shem and Japheth. Shem and Japheth covered Noah's nakedness without looking at him. Noah cursed Canaan, Ham's son, to be a servant of servants, but he exposed himself because he fell asleep drunk.
That happens sometimes.
And we haven't been told that. Nobody's told us that. You just think of Noah as this immaculate man who saves society.
To be fair, hey, everybody else died.
Do you think Noah had
drunk? You want to get naked?
Let's be honest. Do you think Noah had fucking hot water cornbread?
No, that nigga had salad and a deer.
Hey, and a deer.
That's what that motherfucker had.
Salad and a deer.
That's what he had. All right. You don't know that filet mignon.
It's kind of crazy you don't see deer and other shit in restaurants.
Which is kind of crazy.
No deer and no elk.
Cause that's coming straight from the farm, straight to you.
Elk is way bigger than a fucking cow.
It's right in our backyard. It's right in our backyard.
Have you seen an elk compared to a cow?
Yeah, it's a lot bigger. But I've never seen it on the menu.
Oh my gosh.
You are right about that.
Compared to a...
It's in our backyard.
Oh, dude.
If I don't know one restaurant that got deer meat. I do not know one restaurant.
There's not one.
That is fucking crazy.
An elk compared to a cow. Bro, it don't even
Hold on. Somebody gotta be serving deer meat out here. How could they not?
Who's serving game like that?
Hold on. Oh, only butcher shops. Only butcher shops got that deer meat. No restaurant. Extreme chart restaurant.
What is this? What is this? What is this? Oh, it's because of the calorie intake. Look at this shit.
They never cared about our calories. McDonald's calories is crazy.
No, they don't. That's why. That's why they'd rather raise beef instead of, look at this. And that's yak meat, so that's probably closer to game.
And look at that protein.
Less calories, less fat, less saturated fat.
Bro, they don't want you blue. I guess blue. Okay.
Look how much fat is in beef. They say 20 grams. The bar goes all the way up, and the motherfucking bar doesn't stop. It's got to keep going. They just lying.
I want some elk meat now.
Elk, deer.
That protein,
it's kind of fucked up.
That protein level, I like that.
It's kind of fucked up. Why is Noah eating deer and salad, but we're eating?
Because McDonald's got lobbyists. You gonna eat this cow meat.
It almost makes you think that beef is probably some of that superstition shit. Beef is the worst thing for us.
Well, that's why in India they praise cows. You don't eat cow. You don't even touch a cow. But over here we'll fry it, cook it, stab it,
kill it.
You can't fuck it.
Cut its head
off.
You
can do everything else.
I mean,
but you better not fuck that
to
cow.
grow our peas. I mean, what in the flaming fuck?
Drink its milk. Yeah. Yeah.
Holy shit.
It's a crazy America that we live in that you gotta. Because here's the thing.
We live in a fucking claw game damn near. You never know what the fuck coming up.
Because I look at it like this. Yes, we have good, but also evil been working as well. And I think we underestimate just how good evil is. Because even in your own life, sin, the reason why I sin is because it's so good. It's so tempting. All right, to go get some head tonight from a girl you just met sounds so good. It sounds so good.
It's good.
You know what I mean?
It's good.
It sounds so good. So again, I look at it like that. Like, I mean, evilness.
Sin is abundant.
It's sin and abundant.
It's easier to sin than it is to not sin.
It have took over the world. It definitely have.
And it's kind of crazy, you know, if we think about like everything, like the planets, the beef, the Tylenol. I mean, it's all lies. It's all a big-ass fat lie. But, hey, we talking shit.
Yeah.
Because I would love to live on Mars. Fuck a Mars bitch.
I would love to be the guy that helped blow up Mars.
Or Saturn. I'd love to go to Saturn and fuck a Saturn bitch.
This is what you wanted, Elon? Too bad. Bow.
Yeah, I'd love to go to the moon and fuck a bitch on the moon. Be the first dude to fuck a bitch on the moon.
You know,
that's not happened yet.
I think that's had to have happened. Because there's women that's been to the moon. There's women that have been to the moon.
It's not.
You saying never clap? You saying no nigga put up to that floating?
Never.
You ain't saying you trying to get some dick on the moon
real
quick?
You can't. You
Come
on, y'all gotta
bro.
be like tied together in the
same area. It had to have happened.
And,
it had to have happened. You can just, the positions you can do is in the air with it.
You eating her pussy while she floating around.
In the air with
no gravity, pussy eating ass motherfucker. Like, or
yum,
low
yum,
gravity.
Yum. Yeah, just low gravity. You can jump, both of y'all, and you just. Whoever I imagine it's been done into you, I take my hat off, sir.
What if you go to lick though and like all the spit and cum everywhere?
Bro, just
around?
What if she opened up her mouth and swallow it?
And then you fart and you got little toilet particles. I mean, it's just everything's in there. You could see the scent.
I never knew that I wanted to fuck on the moon more than I never knew. In my heart, that's what I wanted. I never knew, kinfolk. If you asked me that yesterday, I would have said, "Nigga, what are you talking about?" But now, I need it. NASA, call me. Call me. I need it.
Yeah, that's funny.
I need it.
That's funny. All right.
Yeah, I got this bathroom, bro.
All right. See y'all.
See y'all.